Okay, dang it, there I go again, saying okay. Alright, anyway. Crazy Mo wants me to do a video about, setting up a tent. I'm not going to put it up. Mainly because I really don't feel like clearing up the spot and doing it, and I'm lazy. So it'll be up for like a month or more. But I am planning, it's still cold out, real cold and stuff, so when it gets decent out, what I want to do is I want to charge up my battery on the camera, load up a light bit of gear, and actually go out into the woods, and that'd be a good trip for me and my dad. I think I might have my dad do it with me. But go out into the woods and actually, you know, maybe just do one night. But actually show you how I set my camp up. And, you know, stuff like that. But I'm going to talk about tents. I don't like sleeping out without a tent. I just don't like it. I don't like being cold. I just hate it, so. Tell me your wuss if you want, but I don't do cold. This is my tent. The thing about tents are, it's a luxury item. Like Dave was talking about from Wilderness Outfitters, you got levels, like comfort levels. Like this pack right here, if I was just bringing this, and what I keep in there, that would be like my bare necessity items for me to be okay. My little pack, which is over there, I'm not gonna bother going get, but you know, the little side pack I had, a little man purse, that to me would be. Actually, where's my pistol? I think I put, yeah, it's in that bag over there. My little survival kit I showed you would be the bare minimum when I would go into the woods alone with, that I actually plan on spending the night out there. Anything more than that, I'm going to bring my bag, which is actually there, my backpack, and have my gear. But a tent is a comfort item. The thing with the tent is weight. This weighs probably around 10 pounds, I think. I don't even know if I could look up the weight on this thing. Actually, I'm just going to look up a tent. This tent been with me for probably about 8-9 years. I used it in the military when we were allowed to use civilian tents. It's 9 foot by 7 foot. It's a 52-inch center height, and it supposedly sleeps 3. As you can see, this right here. That's how it's supposed to sleep 3 people. That's a little much for me. I use this by myself. Okay? To me, that's a 2-man camp. But that's me. I like my room. I got enough room in that tent to where I can lay. I used to bring my cot in my chair when I was in the military, and weight really wasn't an issue. Because, you know, we thought I was going to get back to the truck. I would have, at one time, no joke, people laughed, just laugh at me because I would do this. But I would have my cot, I'd have my recliner, and I'd have a little fold-up table. And that's what I'd have in my tent. And I'd be in there chilling. That's a nice tent right there. This kind of tent I would really like to have. It's a, in the military we call them baby shelters. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, right there, a little small little thing. Just slide it right in there. It's only for one person, but they're really nice. They're small. That weighs 3 pounds 8 ounces. $34, about $40 to $109. I wouldn't mind that tent right there. This thing, let's see what we can find in there. We can find a 3-man tent. But anyway, so Crazy Moe. So let's talk about where you like would set up. Where's the 2-person tent? Set up a tent. Let me get back to where we go. By a tree in the middle of the grass or by a lake. It's really a personal preference. So this one weighs 5 pounds and it's 2-person. So anyway, the thing you got to remember is, first of all, you don't want it to be in the way of people walking around. You also want it away from, I put my tent away from water. Not real far, but probably good 10-15 feet. Because you got to remember, animals are going to go down there and drink. And you really don't want them coming through your tent. And also in case of floods. By trees, I kind of set mine up away from trees because I'm paranoid and I don't want branches falling on it. And also, just because I don't like it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know why. But also a real reason would be nests, hornets' nests, and stuff like that. Out on the grass ain't too bad, but again, tall grass, you got bugs and crap. So I look for a clear setting, and people always say that where you want to look at the ground. No matter how well you look at that ground, there's going to be a stick, and it's going to be where you're sleeping at. No way around it. But you want it nice and flat. You want it, just looking at it. And if you would lay on the ground there, that's where you put your tent. You want plenty of room. One thing that I do, and I have just on there, when I put my rain fly up, I always put that on there because I don't want it to rain. Like I said, I hate being cold. But I've got white. There's some rope I had, and I ripped the inner core out of it. I just made a bandolier out of the rope. And I used that to tie it off. I just tied it in there so it's a nice big white fabric thing flapping in the wind. It helps people see it there. It's not real hard. You unroll it, you put the rods together, and you slide them through. I don't anchor my tent down most of the time. It's because most of the time there's not enough real wind blowing around. But if you're going to be out there for a couple days, like 4 or 5 days, I'd go ahead and anchor it down. But a tent to me is a luxury item. If I'm going out, I think I might stay out there. I probably won't bring my tent just for one night. Also depending on how the weather is. If the weather's really nice, I'm not going to really bother with it. I'll just curl up. I'll bring my poncho liner and call it a night. But, so, there you go, Crazy Moe. There's your part of it. If I do, I'm going to say if I do, because I might forget all about this. And somebody's going to have to remind me, but go out in the woods, I'll actually show you setting it up. Alright, there you go.